Here, not one, not two, but three of one of his most popular reorder products. So let's start things off with circulation and vein support. And frankly, while the scientists rave about this like they are their Valentines, it's the reviews that make this the product you have to try today. How do your legs feel? How do your feet feel? How do your hands feel? Are you not doing things in life or for your job? Because, you know, if you stop moving, your legs feel like they're still going, you have to try this. There's a lot to talk about, not just the science, but let's talk about sizes and pricing that is good for today and today only. You know, we're doing 5 flex pay, we're doing free shipping on all of your sizes of choice. So let's just get right to it. You choose it in the 60, the 180, the 360, or the 720. If you are new to HSN, I would love for you to try this because I can promise you this, you will feel better. And I don't care if that's in your hands or your legs, but if you want a product that not only defines our existence, how we move through life, the science alone is gonna blow you away. But let's just talk about pricing. Pricing goes here, here's pricing today, here are your savings. Now remember, he does this once a year and once a year only. The name kind of says it all, and there are thousands of perfect reviews, but check this out. Normally the 360 is $139. That's normally, I buy this whether this is a today's special price or not. Today it is almost buy one, get one free, pretty close to that. And the man who makes it happen, who makes my everyday life better, and I know yours too, is Andrew Lessman joining us via phone. Andrew, happy Sunday.
Thanks, Sam, and happy Sunday to you. And fortunately, we still have product, but we've been running through this kind of quickly, and it's one of those products that I think it's obviously a loyal, faithful reorder product. But it's one of those products that most people don't think it's possible that a simple nutritional supplement can have the kind of benefits that we've been talking about, that we've been sharing in the reviews. But it really is amazing what Mother Nature provides for us if we give her a chance. And with this product, it provides ingredients that have been shown for decades. In Europe, the key ingredient, Diosmin, also horse chestnut and butcher's broom, the secondary ingredients have been long recognized by doctors, physicians. They're treated as medical products. We're not positioning it that way here, but it's remarkable what they could do in terms of the changes that happen in the blood vessels in our legs and throughout our body, that the time is not kind. And it's great that we get to remain here as long as possible, but it comes with a little bit of inconvenience and discomfort as we get older. I speak from personal experience on that one. And again, this is a product that the Diosmin that we introduced more than a quarter century ago. And I'm not aware of anyone else that had the ingredient available in the U.S. when we did. We get it from the same place we did originally, from Spain. They have the best oranges with the best Diosmin in their orange peels. So that's where we've always gotten it. We've improved its activity, its availability, so it's only become more economical and more effective. And today, we've combined it with other ingredients, so it's just the best that Mother Nature has to offer to deal with something that the human condition is going to make uncomfortable or unattractive for all of us. There's no exceptions. If we're here long enough, then the circulation or feet, ankles, and calves, if you're watching this on television, even if you're watching it on a mobile device, it might be quite possible that if you're sitting, your legs are raised. And we do that because of the recognition of the challenges that those blood vessels face. And this is an opportunity to make a difference, to give our body a chance to face Father Time, using Mother Nature to face Father Time a little bit more gracefully.
Well, and that says it all. I mean, yes, we've all been saying happy belated birthday, but you know, just in tune with that theme, you're right, we're all getting older and hopefully we're getting better, meaning I know you still follow the same kind of exercise regimen that you did years ago. Nobody does it better. You've been doing this for well over 40 years. And I think the name alone gives a high threshold of judgment, if you will, from someone who's shopping for the first time. Because again, whether they struggle with that, we're not talking about a cure or treatment for any medical product, but the reality of life on this planet. A lot of us are sitting at our desks. A lot of us are doing those Zoom calls. So whether you sit a lot or stand a lot, any woman in particular watching this show, if I could just appeal to vanity, Andrew, you've read the reviews. Women are wearing shorts again and swimsuits again because it's not just the science behind this. It's also, if you do it just vanity prevails, you're also talking about the appearance. And for the best price that you honor once a year and once a year only with the largest size that you honor, it's pretty hard to say no to this, isn't it?
Yeah, and the reason why there's a difference in what you feel, whether it's less tingling or less cramping or less of that restless feeling, the reason why that exists is because of its influence on circulation. And that influence on circulation is the swelling in the blood vessels, the swelling in the tissues that could put pressure on the nerves. So it's all part of the same system that affects these tissues. And I tried to explain it before. I think we underestimate how powerful our heart is, that our heart is pumping blood to the most distant parts of our body through these small blood vessels. It's actually remarkable when we think about it. But the most distant part of our body, our feet, our toes, our ankles, calves, there's no pump to get it back up. It's got to be pumped 3, 4, 5 feet away back through blood vessels. And the only way it gets there is by more pressure from the heart itself. That creates actually significant amounts of pressure on blood vessels that over the course of a day, over the course of our lifetime, that's why those blood vessels gradually enlarge. And then when you add other factors that affect it, whatever else might be going on, we might have high blood pressure, hypertension, we could have type 2 diabetes, we could have other health issues or medications we take that just increase the challenges those blood vessels face. And all this product does is deliver natural ingredients that improve the tone, the function. When I was reading the science earlier today, and it lists a long list of benefits in terms of scientific benefits, all of those translate to human benefits in terms of what we see, what we feel, what we experience. So I look at this product as just a remarkable opportunity. I wouldn't go a day without it. And hopefully, it's something that you just give a try. If you've tried it before, you're reordering today. As I said, probably 95% of the numbers on the screen when the counter pops up are reorders. But it's an opportunity to make a difference or to share with someone you know who might be having challenges in this area. Because sometimes it's not that we're too lazy to do exercise. It might be that exercise has consequences. And this is something that helps in an area where a lot of us, myself in particular, recovering from exercise is the problem I have now that I'm older. I still can do that. I can still go out and run or hike or bike for hours, but it's the recovery from that I struggle with. And this just enhances my recovery. So for each of us, what we seek is different, but if all it is the swelling, the enlargement that you've seen with time, this is an opportunity to make just a difference. I know that you would not anticipate, but it's surprising. I'm on the phone here smiling as I say it. It's unanticipated, but if you look at the science, what's unexpected is that you wouldn't benefit because the science is that unequivocal.
I mean, well said. And we're going to get through a bunch of reviews here in just a moment, but I just want to talk about the sizing and the pricing real quickly, because if you are new, a lot of new customers discover HSN for the very first time during this time of day. Let me introduce you to the man who's going to transform your life. And I mean that from head to toe, whether we are talking about, inside and out. This has benefits for both, because remember, it's not only in the appearance, it's how your hands, how your legs, how you feel. But real quickly on pricing, Today's special always means that it's going to be the best price that you will see from Andrew, and he is the manufacturer. It's not like he's got a second or a third party source. He's more than just the pretty face behind the brand. But these are your sizes. I hope I made you smile, Andrew. But
You made me laugh.
say
Yes.
good. I always feel that's my job number one. But this is almost buy one, get one free pricing. When you consider what you're going to spend after today, price goes away after today. Andrew really has only one more show with Adam. I'll be doing some reminders in the 7 o'clock hour. 7:20 count, he only does today. The biggest savings that we'll see. But real quickly, the reviews, I'll just as an aside, these are not robo reviews. We don't change anything. People are really kind of dubious because the name has a pretty high threshold of judgment. But with thousands of people who give it a perfect review, here's just a couple. Very happy customer. Let me start this review by saying I'm a retired 71-year-old that has worked in the healthcare industry for almost 50 years. By the way, we call this the nurse's product, and my legs are now paying the price for it. I could tell a big difference after the third day of taking this. They are wonderful, and I wish I had found them before now. My legs are no longer uncomfortable and sore. Hey, one thing, if you are new, there's a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee with everything we offer here at HSN. Candidly, and Andrew can speak to this. Andrew, just before I get to the next review, people do start to feel a difference well within that 30-day return policy. You found that, well, the science speaks to that, right?
Well, this is a product, even the science, they use words like rushes, relief, quickly, that it's not your typical scientific reviews. And also, I think a lot of us, when we walk down the vitamin aisle, we think of products and we think, gosh, we need vitamin D or we need vitamin C. We don't necessarily think that we're going to experience a substantial, tangible benefit, that it's sort of this very soft sense of benefit or need, not a feeling that this is going to profoundly change us, that it's going to be a meaningful change in something that we might have been experiencing for decades. But that's how this product is. It's that significant. It's that substantial. That's what you should expect. And if you don't experience it, you just send it back. Whether you keep it or not is only premised upon whether it benefits you. And this is a product that the science is so clear that these ingredients deliver these benefits that I'm confident that if you try it, you won't be sending it back. What's interesting about my products is that I always emphasize everyone's right and opportunity to send it back. And we have by far the lowest return rate of any products at HSN, by far.
Well, and this is also one of your not only top products, but top reorder. And as you said earlier, Andrew, with that counter, and yes, the clickers are real. With over 17,000 spoken for, the predominant portion of those are people like reorders like me, because we wait for this year. This is once a year and once a year only. But if you are new, I want to welcome you in. You don't know how good you can feel until you've got the right products. And certainly the education that Andrew provides is equally valuable in terms of the quality of products he creates. It's not until you make that call or get it at home and try it for yourself to experience that Andrew Lessman difference, especially if you've been struggling. If you're, how your hands or your legs or your ankles, how they look or feel, is it compromising? Are you not doing things that you might want to do? Let me just read a couple of other reviews and I'll try to get through this so Andrew can share some of the science. And, honestly, it kind of became, in a way, a cult favorite because I don't know if Andrew really anticipated how popular this would be. Circulation and vein support for healthy legs. My daughter and I can't live without this great product. It helped me work long hours in a family restaurant without aching legs. My daughter also loves this product and won't do without it. Let me do another one. Great product. I've been taking this product for about 3 months and it's amazing how much better my veins and legs feel and look. I had occasional swelling in my legs and ankles. The swelling has subsided and I don't get as much tingling tingling feeling anymore. I'm so happy that I decided to try this wonderful product. Couple more, great product. I really love how my legs feel when I'm using Andrew Lessman's circulation and vein support. My legs actually feel so much better, lighter, and they also look better, which I guess is probably because the swelling is gone, will not be without. Hey, Andrew, I'm gonna pause there for a second because I know it's something that Colleen and Adam and I talked about when you first debuted this, because you've been doing this for decades, just gets better. Pricing is, this is the best pricing that we'll see. But we used to talk about offering this with a tape measure because it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around. People don't realize how much better they can feel, but how much better they can look when you have the right series of ingredients done in the right combination at the right price, correct?
Yes, and the reason why we talked about a tape measure wasn't a brilliant idea. I mean, that's the science. That's a lot of the research, is they actually measure the circumference of your ankle, of your calf, because this makes not just a visible difference, a measurable difference. It's something you see, it's something you feel, and that's what's most exciting about a product like this. It's not where they're saying, do your calves feel better? Do your ankles feel better? What they're saying beyond the subjective experiences, they're seeing a change in the visible appearance of the veins. They're seeing a change in the visible, measurable size, not just of the veins, but of the ankle itself, the calf itself. So it delivers benefits that are not just subjective, meaning how you feel, how you say you experience it. So beyond that, they're seeing measurable differences that are connected directly to why someone feels different and feels better and experiences less tingling or less cramping or any of those other improvements. So it's something that at barely, I guess, in the large size, about 20 cents a capsule, when we introduced this, it was more than 40 cents a capsule, and we only had a 60 capsule supply. The only reason we have larger supplies today is because of popular request. We gradually increased the size, probably about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we went to a 720 capsule supply, but only 1 day a year. Otherwise, the large size is 360. And if you do the math, a large size at 360 to duplicate today's would cost about $280. So it really is for the quality of ingredients. When I introduced this, it was only Diosmin and it was far less. Today we offer more Diosmin. It's granulated in a fashion that makes it more active. So it's complicated to do, but by making it a finer powder, it's more soluble, easy to absorb. So you get even more benefits. We added horse chestnut, we added butcher's broom, we added pine bark extract, we added grapeseed extract. There's nothing like this product in the world. If you've ever thought, gosh, I doubt it will work, I doubt it will make a difference, but I wish my circulation, my feet, my ankles and calves, I wish they were back the way they were when I was 20 or 25 or 30, or just I could roll back the clock even 5 or 10 years. It's a chance to, if nothing else, prove me wrong. You'd be proving the science wrong too. I think you'll be really reassured by the science when you give this a try. The science is so consistent and the ingredients so comprehensive that it's hard to imagine not experiencing a benefit from this product.
Well, and it's certainly, I always feel like things in life are guided, and especially if you are new, I really want to welcome you to HSN. And people always ask me, and I know Adam says the same thing, when people, because I've been here almost 30 years, and I will tell you this, when people say, what should I try, what should I do? Do Andrew Lessman. Experience the Andrew Lessman difference. Andrew was talking about the sizes and the savings, so let me just do that real quickly so you can definitely make your purchase and do it while we've got your size. Of course, he always manages, because he is the creator, the manufacturer, the developer of this, to manage the availability until the end of the day. Just understand that the today's special price does go away. That's what a today's special is. Almost 18,000 of you have said yes to this, and of those 18,000, 18,000. Jared, am I correct in saying more than 2/3 are that 720 count size? Okay, so more than 2/3 of you are doing that 720 count size, which makes sense because that's pretty much, it's almost like a buy one, get one free. Regardless, that size or that 720 cap size goes away after today. So yes, the pricing goes away, but that size goes away. So let me just do a couple more reviews, if I may. If you'll notice how eloquent all of Andrew's customers are. You guys are so smart. I know a lot of you, like me, learn from Andrew, but here's another one. Thank you, Andrew Lessman. I'm always a skeptic. When I had trouble with tingling in my feet and legs in the evening and well into the night, I wasn't sure a supplement could work. Amazingly, after just a couple of days, all tingling sensations disappeared. I waited a few weeks to write a review because I wanted to be certain this was actually happening. Yes, exclamation point. My feet and legs feel better, and this tingling sensation is in the past. Thank you again. You know, Andrew, it's interesting with this review, and I know you've got almost 3,000 perfect 5-star reviews. That story is not unique, meaning in that people are skeptical because they think there's nothing that they can do, and this really is an eye-opening experience in addition to feeling better, isn't it?
What I'd love to do is record a video and just read reviews for a while, because I think what most people expect is that we have a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen, like really good reviews, and those are the ones we focus on. That there are a few thousand compelling reviews, and these are not the reviews you see on that big website where machines make them up or whatever they are. These are actual human beings that were affected in a positive way by this product, and the only reason they're sharing the review is because they want to encourage you. Usually people want to discourage people, but they want to encourage you to try this unexpected product, because that is one of the consistent themes in a lot of my reviews, is I think the supplement industry overall lets people down. The supplement industry is a bizarre industry in that almost all the products are made by strangers. They're not made by the company that is selling the product. It's kind of strange. It's made by what are called contract manufacturers. We make everything. And what's interesting about this product, I've said it a few times, the unexpected would be if it didn't work. So if you hope it works, you can expect it will. And if it doesn't, unlike things you might buy at the store, you get to send it back. The only thing you will have done is given something a great try. But it deserves a great try. It's just an opportunity. And if I'm wrong, then it costs you nothing. But it's not me being wrong, because I really like to emphasize more than the reviews, the science, because all the reviews are, it's someone's, effectively, it's weird to say, it's your own experiment. Yes, the science might involve thousands of individuals, but the only experiment that really counts is the one you'll do at home. And you can embrace that science at home, and you'll either be thrilled or you send it back and it costs you nothing. But I think you'll be thrilled, as so many of the reviews state. They watched it for years. They thought it couldn't be true. It sounds too good to be true. And that's what we always say. If it's too good to be true, that's exactly what it is. And this is not my product that's too good to be true. It's Mother Nature at her very best, and that's all this product is. It's ingredients straight out of nature that deliver a very specific benefit, not to treat a disease, but to really treat the human condition and aging, which are both can be pretty unpleasant when you combine the two of them together.
Well, as you say, it's better than the alternative, right? But real quick review, I promise, because we're scooting along. Surprisingly, see, this is what I think is so fun. People are surprised just how well it works. Surprisingly, they worked well right away. I've taken Andrew Lessman's products many years. This one really surprised me. A skeptical 66-year-old registered nurse, because it worked so soon after I began to take it daily. I could see reduced ankle or leg swelling. My veins are less noticeable on my hands and legs. Amazing. And remember, with 18,000 sold, most of us, including me, because if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna try it, there's no downside to not only getting it at home, especially with that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, which you won't need because you will feel a difference or see a difference at, very early, well within that 30-day time frame. Biggest size too, Andrew, right?
And also, yeah, I just learned from Jenny, who kind of runs our whole business at HSN, that
we've gone through probably 14,000 of the 360 and 720 count, maybe
Wow.
15,000. We're down to a couple of thousand total between the two sizes.
Oh, wow.
As we always do, we always make sure we have capsules to fill in volume as the day wears on. We didn't expect we thought we'd be doing that in the evening, not now. So we are going to get a little light on volume later in the day. So just so everyone knows, we'll cut this a little short here. So we haven't been spending as much time on this throughout the day as anticipated, basically because we wanted to have enough to go around throughout the day.
Well, all I can tell you is if you were going to select it, if you're going to try Andrew Lessman, the Andrew Lessman difference, I hope you do it on that one, especially if you're saying, there's nothing I can do. Andrew, I would love, because we do have 3 today's specials. I don't know that I could play favorites. All of